All right, guys, check it out. You're going to see me doing an unboxing of this flashlight right here. And I know I said this in the unboxing. You're going to hear me saying it a couple times, but I really like this light, and I really like the switches that we got back here. So, again, I'm going to do a full review of this light in a couple weeks, maybe a couple months when I put a lot of time on it. But I'm going to tell you, from the unboxing to now and to the point that I edit the video and I post it here in YouTube, I'm really liking it. I think it's a good choice for home defense and definitely police officers and things like that. This is going to be a great flashlight for that. Okay, so we're doing a quick unboxing of this flashlight right here. This is going to be from Fenix, the TK20R v2.0, 3000 lumens. That is insane. That's a lot amount of lumens. So this light is perfect for all kind of different things, from tactical operation to search and rescue to a lot of different things. Again, that is a crazy amount of lumens. So this is kind of how it looks right here in the box, and this light was sent to me by the company for the purpose of doing a video. And here you got it. I'm going to be sharing my honest opinions. Okay, and here it is. We're going to open this up and kind of take a look at it, see what everything comes here in the package. And this is kind of what you're going to have. So essentially, you have some paperwork right here. You do have a charger. It looks like it's a USB by USBC right here. That's pretty standard nowadays. You do have this handle right here, which is actually very, very beneficial if you go camping or anything like that. It's always nice to be able to have the flashlight attached to your hands so you don't lose it. You do have a couple O-rings right here, as you can see it. Obviously, you have this case right here, which again, pretty decent one. If you're looking to do anything like camping or something like that, you just need to have the flashlight in a protected case. This work pretty well. Now, if you're looking at tactical operations or something like that, like police officers or something, I would definitely recommend you to upgrade this. And obviously, you have the flashlight, which we're going to take a closer look. You do have a little warning right here, just letting you know that you got to take that little cap from the battery. We're going to do that right now. There it is. And let's just take a closer look at the battery right here so you could have an idea. This battery is pretty big. It's actually 5,000 milliamp, and you can see it right there. Some of the information of the battery. Again, this is not your standard battery. This is something pretty decent size. And again, you do need this kind of batteries in order to be able to push that crazy amount of lumens of 3000 lumens. Okay, so really excited about this light. I'm just gonna give you a closer look here at the vessel, and then I'm gonna just give you a closer look right here all over in this light. Again, it's a pretty good size flashlight, really a decent size. So if you compare this to something like an everyday carry flashlight, kind of like this one right here from Olight, and you put it side by side, you're quickly going to figure out that this flashlight is pretty big. So this is more like your everyday kind of carry. This right here, you're looking at something, like I say, if you're a police officer, if you need a light like that you're going to have a duty belt, or maybe you want a vehicle safety light, or a light that you have at home in case of some type of situation or something like that. Again, this is that kind of light, right? It's not really the light that you're going to carry in the pocket. To me, it's a little bit bigger than that. It is rechargeable as well, so the port is actually protected, which to me is actually a very cool thing. If I go here and I loose it up, now you're going to see how the USB-C it's right there. And in fact, I'm just going to get this long USB-C cable that I have. Usually I charge my keyboard and stuff like that with this, but I'm just going to plug it here just to give you an idea. And as you can see, it's red. Obviously, it needs to charge. But again, I like the fact that once you remove this cable right here, you can just quickly screw this back up and actually secure that connection, you know, keeping it tight, not letting water or anything like that get into it. The lights look pretty good. You got your regular clip right here, so obviously you could clip this to your pants or something like that, which is obviously very, very good. And again, it looks like a really decent light. Now, let me show you the tail switch right here. This is actually very, very different than all the flashlights out there. Usually you just have one switch. In some cases you have one switch, and then right here you will have like a way to switch your flashlight, right? If you look at something like this, you got your switch right here, and then right here you could change
the different settings, right? And this one right here, it's a little bit different. You could kind of switch the setting right there. I kind of like that because as you hold the flashlight, you have the whole movement right here, right? So you don't have to come up here. If you turn it on, you don't have to come up here to switch it. You can continue to switch through the settings right here. And you see, as I'm saying right there, you really don't have to move the movement of your hands, right? Your hand continues to be in the same place and you don't have to modify your grip, right? And again, if you turn it off and you turn it back on, as you can see, it's going to go back to the same setting because obviously it has a memory setting. So again, I like this back here. I think it's very beneficial. As you can see, switching through the settings right there, very, very easy. If I want it, I turn it off, right? And then again, you do have that momentary right there, as you can see. I'm telling you, it's a lot of light. I actually feel my hand hot. So it's definitely going to have different settings. You have your turbo, pushing about 3,000 lumens. You have your high at 1,000. You have your medium at 350 lumens. You have your low at 150, and you have your eco and strobe as well. The strobe is going to be 3,000 lumens, which is fantastic. Obviously, every setting that you use is going to reduce the amount of time. For example, turbo, you got about 2 hours and 50 minutes. But then again, in low, you're going to have about 21 hours. Obviously, it has all the standard things that flashlights usually have. IP68, which is going to be submersible, also impacted resistant for about 1 meter. So again, one thing that I really enjoy is the stealth switch right here. And I like the bottom one too, because if you press it down, it's going to go automatically in that strobe. So to me, that is actually really fantastic. So again, you know, operating system is very simple. Turn it on, and then you're going to switch through some of the settings, like I said, with the bottom button. And then you have that memory, which if you turn on and you turn back on, it's right there. Obviously, you have that momentary as well. And again, I like the fact that if you press the bottom one, it's going to go into the strobe. So again, really cool flashlight. This is just an unboxing, but so far, I actually like it.
Okay, so we're doing a quick test on the Fenix TK20R version 2.0, and it kind of gives you an idea here. We're gonna go through some of the settings just so you can see. Here's a higher setting right there. Here's a lower setting. So we're gonna go into the next one, kind of give you an idea. Obviously, we're going up as we're going into the setting. Here we got a pretty good amount of light. Here's a good amount of light. I want you to see the circle and the beam. So I love that beam because it could be redirected to a place. Like if I want to shine in that tree right there, you could kind of shine the tree. Here the table, you could kind of shine the table. So again, I love the hot spot essentially because you could be very, very directed into a location or something like that. But at the same time, you could see the spill. You could see that circle right there. I mean, that thing is very, very good. One more, and again, we're going into the lower ones. Let me go into the higher ones right there. And if I press down, obviously we go into the strobe. You can see that right there. We can definitely go into the strobe from the beginning. You can see there again. The strobe does have some kind of setting where it goes really fast and then it kind of slowed down a little bit. You saw right there, and again, you see it here. Just gonna walk over here real quick just to give you an idea. Again, really good hot spot. Look at that hot spot. Look at that hot spot right there in the fence. Just really, really good. It is going to get a little bit hot. I can feel it right now. But then again, that is very common in this flashlights that push a ton of lumens. All right, guys, there you have it. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.